everyone, I'm back with a series no one asked for, Katawa Shoujo.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
It's been a while since I last recorded this, actually. I think, around June or July was the last time? Yeah. Well, actually, let's load and see what it was. Yeah, July! Huh. Alright. Let's get into this. I got my water here so my vocal folds don't crush themselves. Yes. When I said I'm going to 100% this game, I meant it. In class the next afternoon. Fuck, I'm already fucking it up. In class the next afternoon, I'm 2 problems into a math logic worksheet when a fold up piece of paper hits me in the head. I'm sure I know whom it's from, but I quickly look around the classroom anyway, just in case. No one in the classroom is good at acting casual. I can tell that everyone saw who threw it at me. And looking at the culprit herself, it was obviously Suzune. She isn't even trying to be coy about it. Yep. The countryside is so different. At my old school, I would have no idea who it was right now. Opening up the note, it says... Oh fuck, do I have to do Suzune's voice? How do I even do Suzune's voice? Which is weird, again, says she's mute. Whatever. Misha's absent. Hold on. I gotta get back into vibe, so I have to ruin my voice. Misha's absent. Yeah, can't get the right. I can't get high enough for a female voice. Never will. Misha is absent. Help me out today after school. I don't understand what's with the note. Why can't you just use sign language? A large part of how I learned sign language was by copying Misha's style of signing, her words as she speaks. Wait, I read that wrong. A large part of how I learned sign language was by copying Misha's style of signing her words as she speaks. So I end up blurting the sentence out as I sign it to Suzune. A slight laugh goes around the goes around the room. How awkward. I'll help if I don't have to do a lot. That's silly. Obviously, if Misha's absent, you have to help as much as 2 people. I don't know if that really means anything. After all, Misha was complaining yesterday mostly about how Suzune doesn't let her help her. I don't do much as is either. God, Hisao, you're a bitch. JK Lowell, love the man. Hisao's my brother from my other mother. Anyway, after pretending to think it over for a bit, I write her a note back telling her I will. I'm actually happy that she asked me because I've been meaning to talk to her for a while. It's a good opportunity, but I feel I should at least make it look like I'm putting up some resistance to the idea. Yeah, make her tease her a bit, man. Just be like, nah, I don't want it. That's how you do bargains, dog. That's how you bargain. You will have a good place in the economy game. I don't know what I'm talking about. I go back to my worksheet and immediately get stuck on the third problem. After trying to work around it, I carefully toss my own note over to Suzune. It says, "Why is Misa absent? And what's the answer to question 3?" Oh, you slacker. Fuck, I have to find that voice again.
She told me that she was sick and her stomach hurt. Misha gets stomach aches a lot, but I wish she'd pick a better time for it this week.
Why does she have stomach aches? That's probably like a bad sign, honestly.
Use sign language?
I think she has a stomach ache because of the way she sucked down a parfait larger than her head the other day. I remember that. Vaguely. If she gets them quite often, though, either it's a coincidence or she has a habit of eating things that can put her in a debilitating pain. I noticed the teacher staring at us disapprovingly. I don't blame him. We're talking in class and with sign language in quite a visible and distracting way. I try clearing my throat to to back out of our conversation, but Suzanne doesn't get the hint. Well, obviously, before I try to get the message across again with my hands, however, I can see Suzanne notices what's up. She just doesn't care.
Do you think...
Oh, fuck. That was a weird voice I just made.
Do you think... do you still want to know the answer to question 3? I'll tell you, but you have to give me the answer to question 25.
Hey, I was just thinking about how the teacher who didn't know slang language could think we were abusing it and using it to cheat. If he were to assume the worst, I can't believe you're actually doing that. And I'm not up to 25.
You want to learn the answer to 3? Was... You asked first, hypocrite.
You're the student council president. You can't cheat. I don't have time for this, and I think I'm trying to teachers presence patience to the breaking point. I'd like to continue taking pot shots at her while working on the math problems in front of me, but it would require at least 2 extra hands. Suzune is a bit more creative and gets around this limitation by using long, semi-broken strings of simpler words. I take a couple mental notes in between, being dizzied by a couple of the particularly long equations. Right before the bell rings, she caps her pen and triumphantly slams it on her desk with an ear-popping crack that makes the room jump, quickly forgotten about because everyone would rather go to lunch than question its origin. After a couple brief stretches, she gets up and hovers around over my left shoulder. Oh, I'm getting a drink. Man, reading takes a lot of water. I dig you, H2O. You're not that bad. Not much taste, but pretty decent.
Are you still not done? I was going to ask if you wanted me to hand in yours too while I was up.
Jeez, Sune, I'm just not good at math. Someone distracted me. I had to beg the teacher to give me 9 minutes between now and the end of the passing to finish it. It's not easy to solve this one-handed while having a conversation, by the way. He wasn't happy with the request, wanting to get out of here as much as I do. Since I'm only one problem away from finishing, it looks like Suzune doesn't really believe me. The second that I am done handing it in, I find myself being dragged to the student council room. Yeah, hiccups. Ugh. But like not the regular hiccups, like the hiccups in my kind of like more deeper in the diaphragm, you know, just kind of like more like stomach spasms. Weird, like muscle spasms in my abs. It's eerily and annoyingly clean. I can't find what I was working on yesterday. Where's everything?
I did some cleaning.
Fuck.
I did some cleaning.
That doesn't tell me anything. See, it's like you forgot where you even put the stuff that you put away. Oh well. If I can't find it, I guess I'll just go home.
It's in the drawer over right there.
Suzune sulks as I put out the poster. I was work. Fuck. Suzune sulks as I put out the posters I was working on, and then shuffles them around a little. Since she stacked them by color, it's not that I'm taunting her. I just have my own system. Dewey Decimal. Although I doubt she would believe me if I were to tell her. By the way, guys, I want to mention that I think I'm getting the near end of this. I like it when things are. When I say near the end, I'm talking about the story here. Because I can't go any farther. I've had almost 24 hours in this thing. Although I think like these visual novels can go on for a long time, so I could be totally wrong. I like it when things are a little messy. It's more natural and a time saver. It's all right where I left it, and I don't have to go looking through shelves just to find what I was working on yesterday.
Lazy.
Damn. Shots. They're being fired, guys. That's not true. I'm not lazy. You just always go too far. I quickly glance at her desk. A memo pad neatly placed at one corner. Behind it, a small desk calendar with each box filled with notes in a neat but microscopic handwriting. On the right, 3 boxes of pens in blue, black, and red. Look, you even put the pens back in their original box at the end of each day, all color-coded and everything. I don't think that can even be called being a neat freak. Neat addict?
What?
Fuck, I have to find that voice. It's always hard going back to Suzune's voice.
What do you do with them? Throw them in a mug on your desk?
Hey, I think that's being organized enough.
You're so disorganized. You can't even comb your hair down properly.
That hurts. Yeah, there's some shots being fired in this room, guys. It's just seriously like, just like headshots too. It hurt. It's not like I don't try, it just won't stay flat. I pick up a box of pens and quickly pop it open to see if she also puts them in so that they're all facing the same direction. She understands what I'm thinking and doesn't look very amused. It turns out the box wasn't closed properly, probably on the bottom, and as soon as I pick it up, it immediately pours out of it like a waterfall. Smooth. Very smooth. My fault. I don't get them. Don't worry. I bend down and pick up the pens, forgetting that with her attention with her attention focused on them, she couldn't have possibly seen me signing to her. Suzune's head bumped into my chest. Not very hard, but it unbalances me enough to make me fall over. Oh, that awkward situation. Wait, aren't they like boyfriend and girlfriend? So it's fine. I laugh it off and expect her to do the same. When she stiffens and backs away from me instead, a feeling of dread begins to creep over me. It that is a weird reaction. I start to think about why she would have such a strange reaction. It's pretty obvious. She just bumped her first, head first into someone with a heart condition. Oh shit, right. Yeah. That's like the whole beginning of this freaking visual novel. It's fucking heart. Hmm. Suzune would know I have one, having seen the rows and rows of pills lining the edge of my dresser. Why was she in your room, brah? What? What were you guys doing in the room, brah? What? Girls shouldn't be in the boys' dorms, brah. Doing, doing the nasty? I can't think of any synonyms for sex. Anyway, on my dresser. Or at the very least, she would know I have something severe enough to require that much medication, but not visible at a glance. So she is treating me like I'm made of glass. For her, it's the natural way to react. I haven't forgotten how she freaked out when Emmy knocked into me on my first day here. Nah, nah, Metal Gear. Anyway, um, why would it be any different for her? I'm sure she is remembering that right now. I can see it on her face. She looks She looks angry at herself. Mm. You're going in places, water. I'll make you a star. It would be a good opportunity to bring up that time when she saw my pills. Even though I don't want to drag that back up, it would be a good idea to. It would be it would clear the air. Still, I'm afraid and end up saying nothing. Partly because, as I imagine having to draw her attention from the floor, and then having to sign what kind of cripple I am to her, in one gesture at a time, the idea begins to seem more and more depressing. Hisao, man up. tell your, tell your bay about your heart condition. Taking a seat, I decided to try and finish up these posters to get my mind off of it. There are some that I don't remember making. From the wall to wall text and ultra neat handwriting. tell Suzune must have done these. That means that the remainder of must have been done by Misha. They are a lot more visual, with cute little stylized pictures of us on them. Ah! I don't know how I feel about